Namaste and welcome to Namaste Yoga. My name is Surabhi. I am a yoga teacher. The goal of my channel is to tell you all those little tips and tricks that many yoga teachers know, but somehow in class setting they do not get conveyed to the students. In today's video, we are going to talk about spine. A healthy spine is the key to a healthy body. In order to keep our body healthy, we need to take good care of our spine. Starting from the base of our neck, right there, all the way to the tailbone. Spine controls our whole body through the nerves that go out through our spine. So, for example, if you are having some cervical problems, major cervical problems, you might feel pain in your arms. You might go through some upper back problems or posture problem. In the same way, if you have problem in your lumbar region, that is lower back, you might feel sciatic problem. You might feel pain in your knees or in your legs. You might feel lower back problem, etc. So in order to avoid all these different kinds of problems due to the deterioration of our spine, it is important that we pay close attention to the spine. When we are born, the primary curve of our spine is just one curve, like a half circle. And as the baby starts to grow and they start to start to hold their head, then the cervical curve starts to form. And as the baby starts to walk, and up to 10 years or so, the lumbar curve starts to form. And as the child grows, then the form of our spine starts to take place. And by the age of, as I said, by the age of 10, the whole spine is formed with the primary curve and the secondary curve, that is our lumbar region and cervical region. Our spine is made of vertebrae. There are vertebrae on top of each other, and between each vertebra there is a jelly-like disc. So if you pay attention to this is a vertebra. Between two vertebrae, there is a jelly-like disc. Now imagine from your tailbone all the way to your neck, base of the neck. These are the vertebrae with the jelly. So it's going to be a little wobbly. If you think about it, human being has the smallest base, just 2 feet to support in proportion to the whole body weight. A heavy cranium, a heavy skull, and the highest center of gravity. So, keeping the balance while maintaining a healthy spine is not an easy task. That is where yoga helps. Yoga teaches us to be sthira and sukha, stable and comfortable. So, in today's video, I will give you some general tips to keep your spine healthy, no matter what asanas are you doing or in your day-to-day life also. So as I mentioned, the structure of the spine is such that we have the jelly-like disc in between two vertebrae. The healthier this disc is, the better and healthier your spine is going to be. So when people experience cervical problem or lumbar problems, if they have it due to some injury, that's a different story. But if they get it after a certain age in life, and just because of the deterioration of the spine, no injury involved, then it is mainly due to their habitual movements. For example, let's say many men have a habit of keeping their wallet in the back pocket. Now, if they have the wallet in the back pocket, or every single time when they are sitting, they are going to be tilted a little bit. Obviously, it's not going to be this much of a tilt, but a slightly bit of a tilt. But as I mentioned, that our body is geometrically very minute changes in the body can create problem. So if, let's say, imagine this is a whole spine and this is the lumbar part, and every time there is a slightly tilt, very slightly tilt, whenever you are sitting with the wallet. So when the disc is having a habit of every single time doing that, you are pressing on the disc on one side only. And when you do that, the What happens when you keep pressing it on one side? As you can see, this jelly-like structure, it starts to come out and then presses on the nerves, and that can create sciatic problem for future just by pressing it on one side, that habitual habit of sitting with the wallet. In the same way, the habit of working on the computer all the time. So if you're working on the computer all the time, your neck is not this much down but slightly down. You're slightly pressing on the front part of the spine. Then again it's going to press on the nerve and going to create the same problem, and you are going to feel shooting pain in your arms. Or another example, well, these days everybody's on the laptop, but in our days we used to write a lot. So when you're writing so much, people have a habit of doing this, writing like that. So that can create pressure on one side, and the disc can just protrude and press on the nerve. So that is why in yoga you must have noticed that every single time we do a pose, if we are twisting on one side, we counter it to the other side. If we are doing a forward bend, we counter it with the back bend. So we balance our spine. There are usually 6 movements that our spine can do: forward, backward, side tilt, other side tilt, one side twist, other side twist. So in order to make your spine healthy, you have to work consciously. Let's say you are sitting on a chair in your office and you have your partner or somebody, whoever you give some stuff to, they sit on the right side, and you have a habit of just passing things around all the time on your right side. Be conscious about it. Move a little bit. Pass it from your left. If there is no way, the only open area is this way, then get up from your chair and give it to the person, that whatever you want to do. Same thing when ladies work in the kitchen. They work very habitually every single time. Gas is on this side, boxes are on this side. There is a habitual. So be conscious about your habits. I am not saying that 24/7 you have to think about your spine. Obviously it is not going to be possible. We get so involved in the day-to-day life, and the things are going so fast, we just forget about it. So it's okay, just once in a while try to do something opposite of what you're used to do. And if you feel like you are working out and you are feeling tight on one side, don't just work or do flexes or stretching on one side. Do it on both sides. If you have right shoulder pain, then don't just do the exercises on the right side, also do it on the left side. And along with taking care of your spine consciously in your day-to-day life, you can also do yogasanas to help your spine, like Surya Namaskar, Yoga Namaskar, and there are so many other poses to strengthen your spine, to lengthen your spine, to make it flexible and keeping it healthy. So remember that our spine is the key to our health. All of the nerves that come out of the spine, they go all around the body and keep you healthy. So if you keep your spine healthy, you can be healthy. If you don't have time to do yoga every single day, pay attention to your day-to-day life. If you have any question, please feel free to write it in the comment box. I would love to answer that. Please subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell, as I will be making more videos like this. I wish you all a very happy and healthy day. Namaste.